Hello everyone. I have bring a very breaking news for today that why she left Johnny. I would again repeat that why she left Johnny. The internet is flooded with the headlines that everywhere with the breaking news that why she left Johnny. The world of the celebrity love stories has always been glittering spectacle. Fans follow every heartbeat, every whisper, and every moment of the romance. Yet the new when the relationship unreveals, especially one involving someone as globally adored as Johnny Depp, the shockwaves ripples across the global. Today, headlines scream the question that he left the millions. He has left the millions of the admirers bewildered with that. Why did she leave Johnny? This breaking news is not just about the another Hollywood romance gone wrong. It's about a man who has spent his entire life under the spotlight, and about a man and a woman who choose a walk away from the magic, the mystery, the myth that the Johnny Depp. Let us dive deep into the reasons that the whispers that the truths behind the story. The shocking split reports began to circulating the late night that when close sources confirmed that Johnny Depp's partner had decided to end their relationship. The decision was sudden, leaving even these and those in the couple's inner circle stunned. For the months, the two appeared inseparable, attending events together, sharing tender glances in the public, and even the sparkling rumors of the marriage. Fans who had admired their chemistry flooded the social media with the messages of the disbelief. How could someone leave Johnny Depp, a man whose charm, artistry, resilience had captivated the world for the decades? The answer is yet turns out. It both complicated and deeply human, a clash between the stardom and the solitaire. One of the central reasons sources say that was overwhelming pressure of the fame being with Johnny means living the crossfire of the cameras, tabloids, and unrelenting the speculation. While Johnny himself has learned to navigate the chaos after the 40 years in the Hollywood, not everyone can adopt. She loved him deeply. One insider revealed that but she struggled with the lack of the privacy. Every outing turned into the media frenzy. Every gesture was dissected. It became suffocating. It seems that glare of the Johnny Depp global stardom created a rift pulling them into opposite directions. Johnny toward the world stage and her toward a quieter, more private existence. Difference in the vision. Another artist and another factor, according to the close friends, was a difference in the life goals. Johnny, at 62, remains as an artist in the every sense of the word. He lives for the creativity, whether it is acting, music, painting, or simply telling the stories that move the people. But his partner wanted something different: stability, grounding, and a life less dictated by the rhythms of the Hollywood. She wanted a home away from the noise, a mutual friend explained, but Johnny Depp is restless. He is always creating, always moving. The restlessness is a part of what makes him brilliant, but it is also what made her feel left behind. Their love was undeniable, but the love alone, as the story shows in the sometimes that enough to bridge the two worlds. The burden of the past. Johnny Depp's life has been filled with the triumphs and the tragedies, victories and the controversies, from his legendary film career to his highly publicized court battles. Johnny's past often resurfaces in the present. While he has overcome the storms with a grace, the shadows of those memories can weigh heavily on the closest to him. She admired his resilience, said to the sources close to the couple, but the baggage of his past made her feel like she was fighting battles that were not hers. In the end, the emotional toll became too heavily. She longed for the future, unshaped by the past years, unshaped by the past wars, while enjoying while Johnny could thaw strong, could never fully escape them. A love, a love still alive. What's most striking, however, is that separation is not rooted in the bitterness. Both sides insist there is no betrayal, no scandal, and no malice. Instead, it is a story of two souls who loved but who ultimately needed the different things. She still cares for him deeply. Once insider confirmed that this was not about the anger, it was about the survival. She have left because she needed to be breathed, but that does not mean she stopped loving him. Even Johnny himself, though reportedly heartbroken spectacle, her decision, those close to him say that understands her for the needs for the space. Even if it is a leaves with him with the empty ashy. The world reacts. A news of the breakup broke. Fans around the world flooded social media with an outpouring of the support. She expressed the sadness, others disbelief, and many simply hoped Johnny would find the peace and happiness in the aftermath. Hashtags like hashtag stay strong Johnny and hashtag like why she left Johnny began trending with the hours. Fans from the Paris to the Tokyo, Los Angeles to the Karachi united in their empathy for the man who has brought so much joy to their life through his artistry. Hollywood too has reacted. Fellow actors and musicians have shared the messages of the encouragement, reminding the world that even icons feel the heartbreak. What comes next for Johnny Depp? The question is now that what next for the Johnny Depp? If the history is any guide, Johnny is not the kind of the man retreat into the sorrow for long. He has always using the pain as a fuel for his art. Whether through his music, film, or other creative pursuits, he has gift for turning heartbreak into the beauty. Sources close to him say that he is already thrown himself into the new projects, determined to the channel his emotions into the something meaningful. That is how he heals, said one, confident. Why did Johnny hurts? He creates. The world can expect that this chapter of the heartbreak will inspire the new songs, new performances, and the new art from the man who has always worn his soul on his sleeve. The mystery that remains, even with all the speculation, one truth remains we may never fully know that why she left Johnny. Love stories are the private as they are public, and even behind every headline lies a universe of the moments and emotions, decisions that outsiders can never fully grasp. What we know, however, it is a breakup is not the end of the journey, Johnny's story. If anything, it is in this another chapter is defined just about the stardom, but the resilience, reinvention, and the unyielding capacity to the love. Concludedly, we can say that a story of the leave and loss in the end. The question is why did she leave Johnny? May not have a single answer. It is a tapestry woman from the fame, differences, the weight of the past, and the very human need for the peace. It is a reminder that even legends are vulnerable to heartbreak, and even that love, no matter how extraordinary, sometimes must yield to the reality. For the Johnny Depp, this moment once of the lost, but also the possibility for his partner. It is a step towards its self-preservation, and the world. It is a bitter, sweet reminder that behind the glamour of the Hollywood lies the same fragile humanity we all share. The story is breaking, emotions are raw, and the world is watching. But if one thing is certain, that Johnny Depp will rise again. So guys, if you find this video as entertaining, then subscribe the channel and good luck.